welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new to my channel, hi, I'm Lauren. I don't know how you found me, but please definitely stay. So today's video is reflecting on 2021. Well, what can I say? 2021 has been a load of highs, some lows, there's been ups, there's been downs, there's been emotional. It's been a roller coaster ride. So now where to begin? It's just 2021 has been up and down. Not with just because of COVID and being in lockdowns and then having loads of restrictions. Like, that part was hard anyway. It's hard to kind of reflect on the good things that you've done when all we basically done was been in lockdowns, not being able to see family or friends, have to social distance and stay away from people, you know. So it was hard, but you know, we're getting through it together, like everything else in life. So my reflection of what's happened to me in 2021, a lot has happened. The last time I kind of done a video of reflecting a year was when we had that beautiful house, a beautiful 3-bed house that we was decorating, we was making our home. Things kind of went wrong, not on our part. It was complicated. We was doing things our way, you know. We thought that was going to be our forever home, and then things kind of complicated it. Obviously we had people moved in, which kind of made it more complicated than normal. We couldn't do things we wanted to do. Then the rent went up and we just couldn't afford it. It was sad to let that house go because we done so much to it. Like, we changed all the plug sockets, we bought all lovely lampshades, we changed the carpets, we painted, we bought loads of new stuff for it. We made it our own home, you know. We thought that was going to be our forever home. Fortunately, it didn't turn out the way we wanted it. It was really hard to kind of focus, kind of trying to move on, because all our money went on, obviously, like the rent, the bills. We didn't see any of it ourselves. Every time we was working so damn hard to get the money to pay for our bills. That was mine and my fiance's first time moving out and moving in together. We loved it. I loved the freedom. Like, we could do what we want when we want. We can make it our home. We could have like friends round. We didn't have to ask permission. You know, it was so lovely. And then go from, I know it's not our fault and things just happen for a reason, to go from that and then think, oh my god, are we going to be able to get a house, be able to have a place of our own? You know, a lot of things has happened. We kind of lost that house. I personally thought that one thing was going wrong after another, basically, because I found out I had POS. So I was kind of upset about that. And obviously the house and everything just felt like it was crumbling. But we kind of picked ourselves up. We're now living with his mum and dad. We've got the rest of our money to ourselves. We just give them rent money. We just treat ourselves to whatever we want. We're loving it. We will have a place where we would call our family home, if that kind of makes sense. One day we're just enjoying the time together, enjoying our lives, basically. Nothing's been set in stone. Future is looking better for us. Work might be a bit slow and complicated at the moment, but our future's getting there. So we can't let things ruin our future. Just because you've had one knockdown not lockdown, knockdown in your life, and you're thinking, oh my god, that's going to happen again. Like, you can't put negative thoughts into your head. So just because we lost that house, it was sad to let it go, because like I said, we've done so much to it. We bought new carpets, we painted it so well. The paint, let me tell you about the paint. The paint was expensive. Like, I was sad for letting that paint go, because it was so expensive. It was like a metallic paint. I think you guys have seen it in my like room tours and everything else videos. But that paint was expensive. That was like £60 a pot. That was so expensive. So yeah, losing that house is upsetting, because we put so much time and effort into that house, and we thought that that was going to be our forever home. But we had discussed that obviously we moved into his mum and dad's house, much better. Some people might think, oh my god, you rushed it, you went in there too quick, you rushed everything. We probably did, but that was down to us. And yeah, we're just going to make our future so much better from now on, which is going to be so much better and so much brighter. And yeah, we can learn from your mistakes, which was brilliant, because we know what we've learned, if that kind of makes sense. We know now of what we didn't know then, if that kind of makes sense. But yeah, that was the downside of 2021, that we kind of lost that house. Enjoying the freedom, I was enjoying like not living with parents, you know. I used to live at home with my dad and my sister, and I think personally, when you have that freedom, it's like driving. Once you can drive, you can go anywhere. You can have your own freedom to do anything you want. It's like that, basically. Saying no, that we'll never move out again. We're just saying not yet at the moment, putting money away for the wedding and stuff. Obviously we've got to get married and everything. So yeah, there's loads of things that we want to happen in the future. It's just kind of putting plans in motion, if that kind of makes sense. We do still want to get married, don't worry. There's probably people thinking, oh my god, you've been engaged for so long, when's the wedding? And yeah, we do still want to get married. It's just obviously with COVID and everything, we don't want to at the moment. Say like if they say, oh, you can only have 10 people at a wedding, like how are we supposed to choose 10 people from our side of the family? That's five people on each. Like, how can we choose? Like, I've got a big family, Nathan's got a big family. We physically can't do it. So we still want to get married. Money away for like booking things. So when, I know this is going to be a long shot, but when COVID is kind of under control and we can have loads of people like at receptions and weddings and everything else, and we can have like loads of people around and have big parties and stuff, then obviously we can start putting plans into motion and start booking things. We are still getting married, it's just obviously the when and the timing at the moment, and COVID does not help whatsoever. It just does not help whatsoever. So yeah, we got that as well in the future. So I'm not saying that 2021 has been completely a write-off, because it hasn't, because obviously there is loads of good things that's happened in 2021, you know, loads of money on ourselves. We've had a right laugh, you know. It's been a bit of a downer because obviously COVID and stuff, but yeah, it's been one of those years where it's kind of balancing, where you know you kind of got more downs because of the COVID, and then you've got a few ups. We have got so much planned going on. We are going to make our future so much better. Yeah, it's hard to explain, but 2021 has been kind of up and down because obviously with house and everything else. Finally, we are grateful that we had the experience of moving out, paying bills, etc. We now know how stressful it is, so now we can prepare ourselves for the future. If I could give you guys any advice, if you are a young couple and you do want to move out, I would strongly advise you to save up as much money as you can. You need every single penny. It was a struggle for me and Nathan. We had to work all the hours we can, and all the money went on bills. Did not see any of it. We couldn't go out. For the 2.5 years we lived at that house, we did not go out shopping, we did not do nothing. And it was nice that we had our own place, but it was bad on the other side because we couldn't go to restaurants together, we couldn't go shopping together, we couldn't go to the cinema like we used to when we first got together, you know. But now we've moved in with his mum and dad, we can go shopping more, we can go cinema more, but yeah, we can do so much more like we was at the beginning of the relationship. We're not saying that we're never going to move out or never going to have kids or never going to get married. It's all going to come in time, and yeah, everything could just cost money, and you just need to kind of pause on things a little bit and think, right, I need to focus on saving money for this, saving money for that. So if I could say that 2021 has gave me learn from anything, is to not to rush into things. Don't regret anything either. Like, if you have rushed into things, don't regret it. If you have to move back home, then so be it. Like, do not regret anything, because we don't regret it. The only thing we regret now, looking back, is spending so much money on decorating the place. Like I said, in the plug sockets and painting and making things our own, like our own little home. So yeah, that's the only thing we do regret, but we don't regret moving out. So 2021 has kind of made us kind of a little bit more aware on things now. We know what to expect, and yeah, it was a struggle. Moving all that into this house, into just this room, was a nightmare. I do not recommend it. It was an absolute nightmare, because obviously where you've got your own place, you buy so much stuff, you buy like ornaments and stuff and candles and God knows what else. It was a nightmare, literally a nightmare, but we got through it in the end, and yeah, we are happy. Well, basically, reflecting on 2021 is just basically learning from your mistakes, not regretting anything, and yet COVID may still be here, and not let it to control your life. I know obviously we've still got rules and stuff to abide by, but don't be a fear of it. Not so much where you're thinking, I can't do this, or I can't do that, or I want to save up for such and such, but I don't want to. You can't put them negative thoughts into your head. If I could give you any advice, it would be, don't regret anything. If you've got something in mind to do it, do it. Do not regret anything whatsoever, just because obviously COVID's still out there. If, say for example, if we go to another lockdown, or you can't see family and friends, just still do what you're doing. Go to work, come home, save up as much as money. If you are trying to save up to moving out, but you're scared because obviously COVID, or you want to do your driving lessons, or you find out you're pregnant, or your other half's pregnant, or whoever, and you still want to do things in life, just because it's there, it doesn't mean you can stop doing it. Just save up, and then like when we do come out of lockdowns or out of the whole COVID situation, you can go back to normal, whatever normal is for you. But I would say never ever regret anything in life. Like I said, the only thing we regret is spending so much money on that house. If we knew then, when we moved in, of what we know now, we would never have spent so much money on that house and then figuring out we've got to move. You know, them 2.5 years we spent at the house was good, and we loved every minute of it, but it was just a waste of money. It really was. So we're a lot happier. We've moved in with his mum and dad. We're going to stay here as long as possible. I never know, we could end up having this house. You don't know what's around the corner. All I'm going to say is don't regret anything. Do not let the year pass you by. If you've got things that you want to do them. Like I said, our 2021 has been up and down. it's been more kind of downs than ups, not because of our relationship or anything. Our relationship is so strong. It's because of what's happened, like obviously with the house, with COVID. So if you have had the crappiest 2021 and you want to make it so much better in the new year, then make 2022 your year. Do not regret anything in life. If you've got things you want to do them. Do not regret things. If you've got things planned for next year but are worried about the money situation, start saving up in January. If you've got, say like for example, if you've got something planned or you've got some birthday in the middle of the year, start saving up in January, and then you know that you have enough money. Be more organised. If you are a person that's cluttered in mess and you want to be more organised in things, make 2022 your year to be more organised with either your bedroom, your office, your money situation, absolutely anything. Just be more organised and be more positive about things as well. 2022 is going to be our year. There's going to be, like I said, there's so much going on in 2022. I've got my 2 best mates' birthdays. They're going to be 30 next year. I've got my cousin's wedding. I've got my cousin's hen do. What else is going on? Me and my sister are going to the O2 to see The Wanted. I'm hoping, fingers crossed and touch wood, that we do not go into any more lockdowns, because The Wanted have just come back from their 7 years break and they're going on their tour in March, and I'm so hoping that we can still go to that. So if I can give to anyone, stick to the rules, be good, be careful, just do what, I know it's hard, but do what Boris tells you. Just stay safe and just stick to the rules, because otherwise you're going to ruin it for everyone, and you just got yourself to blame when you can't go to places and you can't do things you want to do. You just have yourself to blame. Pick up on my driving lessons next year. I want to do more content for you guys next year, so my YouTube content will be a bit more organised. It'll be the same schedule, so it'll be Wednesdays, Friday and Sunday 6 p.m. That will not change. It will just be, I want to be a little bit more organised of putting content up. So if I film absolutely loads over the weekends, I can then go, right, this one needs to be edited for that one needs to be edited. Money away for next year, so it's going to be like putting some money in savings, saving money for driving lessons, saving up for the wedding. I've got to save up for the hen do, put some money away for the wedding, put some money away for going to see The Wanted in London. So we've got a lot of money to save up for in 2022. So guys, I'm going to end this video here. I hope your 2021 was kind of good and bad, but mostly good. I hope you had a brilliant 2021, and may your 2022 be the best year yet for you, and hopefully this COVID might disappear sometime. You never know what's going to happen, but with or without the COVID, just make your 2022 the best year you can possibly happen. Do things you want to do, don't regret anything, and don't let anyone stand in your way. You hear? As always, if you have enjoyed this video, give it a great big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to click on the notification bell next to it so you're notified every time I upload. This year has been the best year so far. Well, not the best year so far, but it's been highs and lows. But my biggest highlight for 2021 has to be starting up my YouTube channel. I'm absolutely loving it. I'm now at 74 subscribers, I think I am. I would love to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2022. I hope you guys have a lovely Christmas. Have fun, enjoy the time, enjoy it with your family. Just have an amazing time, and I hope you guys have a lovely new year as well. Merry Christmas from the Bradley household and a Happy New Year, and I'll see you guys in 2022. Love you guys with all my heart. Keep subscribing, keep liking my content, keep loving my content, and if there's any videos that you guys would like to see in the new year, then feel free to leave it in the comment section or leave me a message on Instagram. I love you guys so much, and see you guys in 2022. Mwah. Love you guys. Bye.